Image formation in lens using ray diagram. We'll learn this in 2 steps. The first step being, we'll understand about refraction of rays satisfying particular condition. So we'll talk about rays which are parallel to principal axis, one which is passing the focus, one which is passing the optical center. So we'll understand these 3 cases. Okay, then we'll apply it. So once we understand this, we'll apply it for different cases. So in that, we need to understand that point of convergence of the refracted ray, that is, if we have refracted ray, okay, not incident rays, refracted rays, if we see them converging at a point, or refracted ray appear to come from a point, that is, if we see 2 refracted ray diverging, and if we trace back to a single point, that's where the image is formed. And we need to also understand that we can make use of 2 rays. Out of these 3 rays, we can make use of any 2 to find the image formation. So this you guys have to be familiar with. This is similar to your mirrors. So let me begin with the first case, any ray which is parallel to principal axis. So what happens? So if we consider a ray which is parallel to principal axis, it will pass via the focus. Okay, right? So now, how do you draw it on a paper? All of this is good, but you guys have to practice this. So to begin with, you need to draw a straight line. This is at least 15 centimeter long. Then mark 5 points which are around 3 centimeters apart. So this is 3, 0, 3, 6, 9 and 12. Then take your compass, take more than 6 centimeter, draw an arc. Without changing the length, from the other end, draw another arc, right? Because these are your centers. So you'll get a convex lens. And after that, it's a matter of drawing a parallel line and make it pass through the focus. Okay, so I'll show this, how to do this on a sheet of paper now. So again, I have pre-drawn stuff. So first thing is, I'm going to mark interval of 3's, right? 0, 3, 6, 9 and 12. So next thing is drawing an arc. Right? So draw an arc. I don't understand why I struggled over there. I don't remember. So yeah, we have to take a value which is a bit more than 6 centimeter. So that's what I did over there. So it's a bit more than 6 centimeter. So from the other end also, that is focus actually. I'll change it. So as you can see, I changed it. So it has to be from center of curvature. And that's your convex lens. That's it. So all you have to do now is draw a ray which is parallel. Oh yeah, one more thing I forgot to mention. You need to join the ends. I'll be doing that now. See, you need to join that end. I didn't tell you guys, I'll explain it. Can you see that? So those 2 ends you need to join. It by default, if you've done a good job, it will pass through your optical center. That line is important because that's where we draw the bending from. Okay? That line has to be done. That's where the bending starts from. So I'm using different pencil, I guess. I forgot that also. So this is your incident ray. It will get refracted, not reflected, refracted through the focus. It is getting refracted through the focus. Okay, so this you guys have to practice. Again, do it once, and in school you'll do it once and you will be done. Right? So you guys need to practice that. Next, When it comes to concave mirrors, so this is concave by the way, and this is convex. So here to draw a line, mark 0, 3, 6, 9 and 12. Take your compass, reduce a bit less than 6, draw an arc from this end, draw another arc because these are your center of curvature. Okay, this you can call it as optical center. This is also O, and this is F1, F2, F1, F2. These are your labeling. Here, since it's a diverging lens, so let's see what happens. A ray which is parallel to the principal axis. Again, this has to be a line which is perpendicular to the principal axis and passing through the optical center. Okay, so this is must for you guys to draw in this way. So this will pass in this manner. It will appear to come from, right? It will appear to come from focus. So it is, spreading out in this way, right? So again, this as well you need to practice. Let me show you guys how do we go about doing it. So here too we are drawing a length of 5 centimeter, then not 5, sorry, 15, then mark intervals of 0, 3, 6, 9 and 12. Then you have to, right, as you can see, I have reduced the value, compass's value a bit less than 6. Then you guys need to draw an arc from one center of curvature and the same from the other end. Right? Then, right, join the top. So that's excess. I'm just rubbing that. Again, it just to make it look good. If not, you need not do that. Okay, so your lens is ready. Almost. So we need to, draw that perpendicular line. As usual, I forgot initially, and then I'm doing it. So that has to pass through your optical center. Again, all of this you guys need to practice. Right, so then draw a ray which is parallel to principal axis. So be sure that it's parallel and it appears to, and arrows, don't forget the arrows, and it appears to come from not one of the focus, that particular focus only. So see to that you do the dotted line and then the solid line indicating the ray travels that manner. So if your practical made sense, this will not be that difficult to understand, right? So all this should be commonsensical to you guys. Okay, so next we'll discuss the other two ones.